Good evening, good morning, good day, good night. Welcome to Positive Rate. I am your host, Willie Canuck, and two of my favorite team members today. We've got Nick. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. You're having heating problems, though, you said.
I have, yes. It's freezing down here in London, and
it is.
Crazy problems.
For a change, usually it's...
For a change, I was going to say, I think you're probably warmer than we are.
Yeah, usually it's us freezing our asses off up here anyway. And of course, also joining us today, it is Mighty Mackerel. It's Kevin. How you doing, Kev?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm not bad. I'm feeling better than I have been. Hello, folks. How you doing? See, Vroden has returned after many weeks of absence. Vroden, so great to have you back, mate. Good to see you.
Got a letter.
And he's saying he's got a rescue dog who's very fragile, so which is interesting. What kind of dog? You have to describe what this dog looks like for us, Vroden. Right, there's no product placement in here. I'm going to try and cover this up. Anyway, we got a airline flight today. I think Vroden's threatened to chase us on the F-14, which is fine. Now, I don't have the F-14, so it won't show up, but we were just talking before the stream. Really interesting news. DC Designs is going to be putting out a pack of all the fighter models that they produce, but non-flyable versions for multiplayer, so that you can install them even if you don't have the model. And if someone else is flying it, you can see it, which I think is really cool, Kev. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah, and I think everyone should do that. Just Flight, I'm hinting at you here. Just so we could, if someone happens to fly over in a 146, I'm going to see one, because I'm not always going to see that. I don't have that yet. I'm a bit scared of it, actually. Nick, I think you have the 146, do you know?
Of course I Yes, I do, yes.
Anything, it's complicated, it's an airliner. Yes, of course Nick's going to have it.
Yeah.
Bluga's just dropped it. He says, hey, just pop in and say hi. I'll have to go soon. Oh, Bluga, that's a shame, but glad you could pop in. And Dark Fury is joining us on chat anyway. I know he's feeling a bit under the weather, so he may or may not show up in voice, but I'm certainly glad to have you, Dark. I hope you're feeling okay. Now, this is great. Really excited about this. And Kev, you've probably got personal experience with this airport. It's Cork.
Yes,
and this is and this is available from Orbix. If you go to orbixdirect.com, it is amazing. I mean, it looks great in the sim. I can only imagine what it looks like in real life.
Yeah, lovely airport to play out of.
Really beautiful. And it's not really that big an airport. It's just, but it's like, we're not going to make it big. We're just going to make it really fancy.
Yeah, that's right.
So I can see everyone lined up with the tarmac there. But here, we'll just take a quick tour around. So there are some notable buildings. We've got this. Now this is very similar to what we have in Edinburgh. There's a kind of illuminated sign, but I really like that Cork Airport. Look at that. And it's kind of neat that Time-Wise is working out at night, because I think this airport just comes alive at night, doesn't it? And obviously we've got a roundabout there coming into arrival. So if you drop in, you're here. Look at this. I mean, obviously it's a bit empty on the empty sided here, but that's fine. And you go up, you've got you got your bars there, so the Red Lion, a rather suggested security frontier, but coming in here, this is really cool. And we got some talk about the departure boards, Kev, because we were having a chuckle about this.
Yes, half the flights, if not more,
the flights are gone.
Boards. And it sounds very accurate compared to the real thing.
It's just like the slogan of Cork Airport is "Nope."
That's literally what flights. Not flights. Like Flight Radar 24 was saying. It's really that.
And Dan Skelton's just dropped in. He says, "Hello, you found a hidden Easter egg here, yeah?" And he says, "Yes, Cork Airport is beautiful."
It's okay.
Yeah, we're not cancelled though. We're gonna fly today, and we're flying to Charles de Gaulle. But I'm sorry, I just finished my tour here. So this is kind of cool, and there's a little kind of balcony over here. And if we drop down, too far. This will be our kind of departure gate area, I would presume.
Yeah.
It's just really neat. Really neat. And of course, W.H. Smith, where I had my terrible sandwich in London City the other day. God, it was horrible. I got to repeat it because I got the Christmas festive turkey sandwich, and I was traveling with a colleague, and he asked me after I'd finished it if I enjoyed it. I said no. I said I was trying to get in the Christmas spirit, but now I just want to punch Santa in the face. Wasn't happy at all. Really wasn't. So I'm just going to bring that tunes down just a little bit so we can hear anything. Bring up the sim noises as well. But yeah, continuing the tour, it's just, there's a lot of little details. I mean, obviously, there's some airports I might be slightly more detailed, but I can't think of many.
Yeah, no, like it's up there on the list anyways.
And just popping out, you know, and even in the glass promenades down to the gates. It's really, really nice airport. So anyway, yeah, do check it out. Perfect timing. Orbix, who is now one of our special, the official sponsors, go check it out on Orbix. Absolutely great airport. Really recommend it. And I did a test flight the other day. Frame-wise, doesn't seem too bad either. So yeah, it just really makes it special. And of course, we get to use it for this flight, so that's all cool. Anyway, don't want to get too pressed for time, so everyone is booting up and loading. We got actually I'll go through this because just in case anyone's joining, I understand what we're up against. So is it, Kev, is it a 3-4 takeoff?
Yep, so it'll be runway 34.
Yeah, so we're coming out here and we're backtracking, baby. Actually, probably best to come out this way. I'll just speed up the drone a little bit. We're gonna pop out right about here, and then it's pretty much long runway and then backtrack all the way into 3-4. So I think one airplane at a time. We're going to have to just make sure we're flight ready before we pop out, and we'll all queue up on the intersecting runway. Yeah, just as and then just take turns taxiing down. As soon as you get turned around, boot it right into the sky. Oh, I can see a TP9 already booting up at the end of the runway there. But yeah, that's kind of the loose plan, so to speak. And we'll go through the flight plan here. So yes, we are taking off from back out a bit. So generally is reasonably straightforward departure from 3-4, a couple waypoints to hit, and then we're joining the plan, and then it's all the way along as we head in a southeasterly direction down to Charles de Gaulle. Now, Charles de Gaulle, I'll show you what I did here, Nick. So, you come into Mopar.
Yep.
Which I think, yeah, there's a flight constraint of, let me make sure that's set right. Yeah, a flight constraint of 8,000 feet on Mopar, so that's kind of your target. So what I did for that is I've put in a range ring around Mopar to give me an idea of what my top of descent should be. That's what I'm aiming for. Right after Mopar, it's pretty much heading down to 5,000 feet, so by the time you get to, I think it is Charlie Foxtrot 08 right, which is right on the edge of the ILS entry point at 5,000 feet. It's pretty much just turn on to the localizer and straight in. And hopefully it is as simple as what I'm making out to be here, but I've obviously that's where the runway is. I've extended that runway line. The ring around here is the 14-mile DME range for the ILS. That's the threshold. All goes right by the charts. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. I think as long as you can get down 8,000 at Mopar and then drop it to 5,000 for that entry point, you should be good to go. Is it that easy? Am I making it sound easy? Am I convincing myself it's easy? That's a scary
You're trying to convince me, but sounds like you need to convince yourself.
You know far more about this stuff than I do. Come on. I'm just an amateur here. I'm just an amateur. I'm just here. I'm just a dancing clown on the stream, you know. It's guys like you that actually know what's going on. Anyway, just checking in with the chat. Let's see, Dan says, go by the road that goes down to the airport and look at the road signs. Oh, right. Okay. We'll very, very
Easter egg
quickly.
like that.
I'm gonna spend at least 30 seconds looking for this.
It's the main road in, so if you head to the old terminal down to the car park there, the big one nearest me, and then it's the second sign in when you're coming towards the airport.
Am I going the right direction? That's the
That's
question.
the new car park. I'd say turn around
Uh-huh.
and head towards where I am.
Yeah.
And now the stream's 2 seconds behind, so give it a minute to catch up.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's
Head
fine.
towards me, yeah. Head towards the old terminal. It's the terminal nearest me.
Oh, right. That's the old terminal. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then drop down. It'll be the second big road sign as you're coming towards the airport.
Okay. Well, I think I see a sign there. What's this?
You're probably a bit too far down. That's a roundabout. So follow the road in anyways.
That's a sign. Is this a sign?
Yeah, so take the lower road.
Take the lower road.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where the road's down past the terminal. Carry on straight.
Watch for it.
Which?
Why don't we look at it?
There you go. Yeah, you're coming up to it now.
Oh, fake taxi! I didn't see
know
it
that.
right away. Oh, dear. Is that actually on the
Yeah,
side, or
it's
is that just an Easter egg?
That's just an Easter egg, don't worry. It says taxi like in Irish and English.
Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Okay, right. People are going to have different opinions about this stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, not that I know what fake taxi is. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I feel like I have it about an hour before your wood takes off. Yeah, okay.
Also, all
Well, we found it. Yeah, so
Dark
Dan says he can't find a post in Discord, but we've obviously found it. I think Dark Fury's a
Yeah.
bit flabbergasted.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know
Anyway, back to flight prep. So hopefully everybody's getting ready. We are taking just a quick check, 7 ton of fuel, which should be plenty in reserve to get to Charles de Gaulle. And I have 168 passengers today. That just seems to be a random thing. So I'm going to turn on the pushback. We'll call the tug. I think the bridge is
just
already
de-icing.
retracted. Oh, de-icing. Okay, you de-ice away. I'm going to pretend that I've already done that because I've been sitting there
Yeah.
for ages.
It's supposed to be people have fog coming in, so Nick has reason to.
Flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
And I don't even want to talk about what realistic de-icing times are for UK airports at the moment. 'Cause they're not
But
good.
yes,
They're not good at all.
that's what's not prepared, like, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, surprised they haven't shut the trains down here yet.
Right. Who's pushing back first? Am I going to go first or?
You go first, and then I'll push after you. Because Nick's still de-icing.
I'm still de-icing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll push out first then, and at least it gives me an opportunity to get drone shots of you guys coming in.
Yeah.
Dan says positive rate is in the trouser department. And Jayhawks just dropped in with a it's a Home Alone already. There we go. Hi Jayhawk, how you doing? Oh, Dan says you know exactly what fake taxi is. Kev, what's he trying to imply here?
I like that you kind of said that I know the location of it.
Or the location of it.
Is it real? I thought it was a joke.
No, it's a joke. Obviously, it's an Easter
it's
egg in
true.
the scenery. Okay, right, quick check here. I'm just going to notify we're just about ready to go here. Get the seatbelts on, folks. And I think we're good to go. Just do a quick final check on here. That's all done. It's all done. Yeah. Okay. And push. Engine 1. And 1 is spooling. 8 times started. Jayhawk says, "Oh, I've been here from the start, just watching tonight." Oh, that's okay. That's all right. You can keep us company in the chat, Jayhawk. That's an important job. Very important job. Did you get a chance, Jayhawk? Did you see our new intro? Did you get a chance to see that? Did anybody see the new intro? And we've got a new outro as well at the end of the stream, so check out that if you want. If you hang on, because Orbix is now mentioned on both sides of the stream. And also want to give a big salute to Orbix, Sante, our good friend at Orbix, and the marketing team who I've been working with all week to get everything signed off. who are very particular about the branding, but you know what? That's a good thing, and I'm used to dealing with professionals. I like dealing with professionals. Orbic's been fantastic and very supportive, and we finally got there at the end, and they're happy with the way everything's looking. So yeah. Jayhawk says, yes, I did see it. It looked good. Wow, perfect. That's good to hear, mate. It's good to hear. Okay, we got a hot engine one, and just see how far. I think you can probably speed it up a wee bit. Still quite dark. Now, it is, if you can believe it, this was a 0800 departure from Cork, but as things are this time of year, I can certainly say the same for Scotland, Kev. It's quite dark until probably about 9 o'clock, I would say. So we're going to be flying into the sunrise, which will be really cool. Oh, someone's pushing beside me as well.
That's Nick. You finished the icing at that?
Oh yeah.
Oh well. There's no chance we can crash into each other, so it's fine. You wouldn't do it on VATSIM, but on positive rate, I'll tell you what, we're a bunch of cowboys here.
Yeah, I'm not afraid that anything goes. I start my push guns on that case.
We do know some stuff. We do know some stuff. Let's see. A little bit of frame head there. Oh, it's done it again.
What's it done?
The whole pushback screen just completely goes blank. I think it's a bug that's been introduced on the last update. Alright, parking brake on. Tug, you can go away. I've also noticed the tug doesn't really seem to be coming with you anymore. It seems to kind of bugger off after you get halfway out, so I don't know. Something between the default functionality and what's happening fly-by-wire, but that's okay. Yeah, alright. Okay, we'll turn that off, and let's give us engine 2. We got someone pushing back in front, so we're gonna have to leave. What you can do.
I'm not sure am I going to have the space to squeeze in, but we'll see.
What was that? Of course, that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's me.
It looks like you're taking point then.
Say again?
Looks like you're taking point.
Okay.
So I'm setting an initial 5,000 altitude. I think basically we'll just take that around the horn, and as soon as we get into a straight line after initial right turn, we will boot it up. Now my question was what flight level? 370 for me, guys. I don't know what you guys got.
39, I think.
39. Okay. Vroden says, nice crash the desktop there. Oh, it's not a bug, it's a feature. The new version crashes the desktop 68% faster. Okay, fair enough. Hopefully we won't see that. I'm on the development version just in case anybody's curious about it, so I'll just take a quick look outside. So there's me in the positive rate special red livery. Of course, our genius team member Dark Fury did that under his official brand of Paint Genix. You can get that yourself. There's a link in the show description. If you just go down there, it'll show you all the positive rate liveries you can find on flightsim.to for absolutely nothing. And of course, the great thing about the fly-by-wire version is it's completely free, but you can also get a Fenix version. Can you not? Nick, there's a Fenix version available in the special red as well.
I think he was working on it, yeah. I'm not sure whether it's released yet.
I'm pretty sure it's on flightsim.to. Pretty sure it's already
check it out.
Okay, we've got 2 good engines, and we can turn off that EPU. I haven't given any thought to anti-ice, actually.
Yeah, we'll probably want it on takeoff anyways. This fog.
Yeah, okay, so I'll turn that all on then.